Namaste to everyone. I welcome you all in my YouTube video channel. Today I will deliver lecture on group, lecture number 60, in which I will discuss on inner automorphism. Before giving the knowledge of inner automorphism, I would like to recall the previous ideas related to inner automorphism. Let G be a group with a given binary operation O and G prime be another group with binary operation star and phi be a mapping defined on G into G prime such that phi is homomorphism is number one. Number two, phi is bijective. Then phi is called an isomorphism. If in place of G prime we take group G here with same binary operation O, then under these two conditions, phi defined on G into G is called an automorphism. The collection of all automorphisms is denoted by AG or auto G. Again, in place of phi, let we have a mapping. Let this is G group with binary operation O, and this is also the same group with binary operation O, and mapping defined on G into G, that is IG. This small g belongs to group G. IG is a mapping defined on group G into G such that IGX equal to GX G inverse. X belongs to group G. Then from previous lecture, lecture number 59, we have seen that IG is an automorphism. The collection of all IGs, such type of automorphisms, is called inner automorphism, and it is denoted by INN. This is collection of all inner automorphism. Now we define inner automorphism. Let G with given binary operation O be a group such that small g is an element of group G. Then the automorphism IG defined on G into G defined by IGX equal to GX G inverse. X belongs to G. Then Ig is said to be inner automorphism. The set of all inner automorphisms of group G is denoted by INNG. Now we prove a theorem. Theorem is for an abelian group, the only inner automorphism is the identity mapping, whereas for non-abelian groups there exist non-trivial automorphisms. Now we prove this. Prove. Let G with given binary operation be a group, and let small g belongs to group G. Let Ig define on G into G be an inner automorphism. Therefore, Igx equal to Gx G inverse. X belongs to group G. This is number one. Let G is abelian. Therefore, from 1 we get Igx equal to, here Gx equal to Xg, G inverse, since Gx equal to Xg. This is equal to X G inverse, means identity element of group G. This equal to X, and this means this is Igx. Ig is identity mapping. Implies that I small g equal to I capital G. Implies that Ig equal to identity mapping for all small g belongs to group G. Therefore, for abelian group we get only one inner automorphism, which is identity mapping. Proved. Let group G is not abelian. Therefore, there exists AB belong to group G such that AB not equal to BA implies that AB A inverse not equal to BA A inverse implies that AB A inverse not equal to B identity element of group G. A inverse gives identity of element of group G implies that AB A inverse not equal to B. B an identity element makes B. And this is I A B means inner automorphism not equal to B is IGB identity mapping. IGB the identity mapping. Therefore, IA not equal to IG. Therefore, inner automorphism, left side is inner automorphism not equal to identity mapping. Let INNG equal to collection of all inner automorphisms. Let this is number 1. Therefore, IA belongs to collection of inner automorphisms. That is, collection of inner automorphism contains IA not equal to identity mapping. Therefore, collection of inner automorphism is non-trivial. Now we prove the next theorem. Next theorem is, let G with given binary operation be a group, then collection of all inner automorphism of G is a normal subgroup of collection of all automorphism of G. Now we prove this. Given that G with given binary operation is a group, automorphism G means collection of, this is collection of all automorphisms of group G. INNG be the collection of all inner automorphism of group G. We know that collection of all automorphism of group G is a group, and collection of all inner automorphisms of group G is subset of collection of all automorphisms of group G. Firstly, we prove that collection of all inner automorphism is a subgroup of all automorphisms of group G. Let G1, G2 belong to group G implies that G1, G2 belong to group G. and let IG1 and IG2 are inner automorphisms of group G. Therefore, IG1 X equal to G1 X, G1 inverse X belongs to group G, and IG2 X equal to G2 X, G2 inverse X belongs to group G. Now, IG1 IG2 X equal to IG1 IG2 X. This equal to IG1, this is G2 X, G2 inverse, and this equal to G1 G2 X, G2 inverse, and here G1 inverse, and this equal to G1 G2 X, G2 inverse, G1 inverse, and this equal to G1 G2 X, and this equal to G1 G2 whole inverse. Here G1 G2 belongs to group G. Therefore, this equal to inner automorphism of IG1 G2 X implies that IG1 operation IG2 equal to IG1 G2. This is an inner automorphism, belongs to inner automorphism of group G. Therefore, IG1 IG2 belong to inner automorphism of group G implies that IG1 operation IG2 belongs to inner automorphism. This is number 1. Let E be the identity element of group G, and let X belongs to group G. Then E X E inverse equal to E X, E inverse is E, and this equal to E X, E means X, implies that I E X equal to X. This is identity automorphism. Identity automorphism. Therefore, we get IEX equal to EX E inverse equal to IGX. Therefore, IEB an inner automorphism. Let IG be another inner automorphism, then IG IEX equal to IG IEX equal to IGX. Also, IEIGX equal to IEIGX, and this is equal to IE be the identity automorphism, means this is equal to IGX. This is number 2, this is number 3. From 2 and 3 we get IGIE equal to IEIG equal to IG. Therefore, IE be the identity inner automorphism. Let small g belongs to group G implies that G inverse belongs to group G. Therefore, IG inverse belongs to collection of all inner automorphism of G. Now, IG inverse X equal to IG inverse X. This equal to IG, this is G inverse X, G inverse whole inverse. This is equal to IG G inverse XG, and this equal to G inverse XG. Here we write G inverse. This equal to G inverse X. Here also G inverse, and this is identity element X. This is also identity element, and this is equal to X. Operation of X with identity element be X, and this is IEX. Implies that IG inverse equal to identity element of inner automorphisms. This is number 4. Now, IG inverse IG X equal to IG inverse IGX. This equal to IG inverse. IGX means GX G inverse, and this equal to IG inverse, this thing equal to G inverse GX G inverse, here G inverse whole inverse, and this equal to G inverse GX G inverse, and this equal to G inverse whole inverse equal to G, and this equal to G inverse G X G inverse G, and this is identity element of group G, G inverse G X, this is also identity element, and this equal to X, this means IEX, implies that IG inverse IG equal to IE, identity element. This is number 5. From 4 and 5 we get IG inverse is the inverse of IG. Therefore, each element of collection of inner automorphisms of group G has inverse. This is number 6. From 1 and 6 we get that collection of all inner automorphism of group G is a subgroup of collection of all automorphisms of group G. This is number 7. Let alpha be any element of collection of all automorphisms of group G, and IG belongs to inner automorphisms of group G. Now alpha IG alpha inverse X equal to alpha IG alpha inverse X, this equal to alpha IG alpha inverse X. This means alpha IG alpha inverse X means G alpha inverse X G inverse. Since alpha is an automorphism, that is alpha is a homomorphism, this means this equal to alpha G alpha inverse X and alpha G inverse. Since alpha is automorphism, implies that alpha is homomorphism. And this equal to alpha G, alpha inverse X, and alpha G inverse equal to alpha G whole inverse, since alpha is a homomorphism, and this equal to alpha G, alpha inverse is identity automorphism, and this is alpha G whole inverse. IG is identity automorphism. This is equal to alpha G, IGX is X, and this is alpha G whole inverse. Since alpha G is an element of group G, it is an element in codomain group G. Therefore, this equal to, this is structure of inner automorphism, I alpha G X implies that alpha IG alpha inverse equal to I alpha G. This belongs to inner automorphism of group G. Therefore, we get that alpha belongs to collection of all automorphism of group G, IG belongs to collection of all inner automorphism of group G, implies that alpha IG alpha inverse belongs to collection of all inner automorphism of group G. Therefore, inner automorphism of group G is a normal subgroup of collection of all automorphism of group G. Proved. Thanks for watching my video. If you are satisfied with my presentation and contents, then please click on like button and do subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.